Hello, everybody, and welcome to the JH Show. It is another fun week and another fun episode. We have a special guest today joining us, Nanabosho. How you doing?
Hello.
We've had Carson on, we've had Colin on, and we've had a lot of the staff from Alcoholics Unanimous on. And I wanted to get Nan on. I've had her in the podcast for a minute, so yeah. What have you been up to?
Uh, actually been working on a new world. I cleaned up my give me 1 second. I'm just realized I didn't change my stuff. I'm actually cleaning up a old map of mine from like 2 years ago, and I'm actually also doing a new map based on the same author. So it's be my very own mega map. I've been meaning to make a map. Well, mostly for streaming purposes, but also I wanted to have a map where I can bring friends over for literally anything. I'm gonna add a couple secret things in the map that I won't tell anybody. You'll just have to find out on your own what it is.
Hell yeah.
I kind of explained one of them already out in the open, but it's a backrooms-ish kind of deal because I'm very much in love and afraid of backrooms.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then of course, me, I just work on avatars a lot, and including avatar commissions, left and right.
Yeah.
I'm also redesigning my OC again. The boobies are going away.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, my first male OC. So this will be fun.
That's cool.
Um,
I've loved seeing
yeah,
your
yep,
avatar work because you do a lot of, well, I mean, obviously it's like the same, like facial structure and everything for the base model. You like your size
yep.
and dimensions. It's cool because you've made I don't know how many different variations of that model, but it's fun to see because almost
Uh, I think I've made about close to 70 now of using this base alone.
it's crazy, but it's
And
cool because
then
it's you and everyone knows
yeah,
that, you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, everybody knows it's me. If you see anybody else with this, I mean, they obviously ripped it.
Yeah. So it's fun. Almost every time I join the Alcoholics Unanimous Discord, they're all chilling in there. I'll go chat and stuff. Nana's usually in there working on Abby's a lot of times.
Yeah, yeah.
What
So
are? Wait, who's Abby? Or is that
avatars.
is it a
So
thing?
so
VR
avatars.
chat avatars.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
talking about VR chat. So you
Yeah,
can
no.
Yep,
model
yep.
and like the Abby you see here, Cohen. You can make and model
Yeah.
those for VR.
Yeah, I even sometimes make props from scratch. So, I'm actually am also working on a new type of gun. I have not seen anybody do it yet, but I've seen a very old variation of it. But I dub it the Wub Wub gun because I want to be able to launch music at people from really,
Music
really
at
far away.
people. Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be funny. But I'm making the gun from scratch because it doesn't exist yet. So
That's cool.
hey.
So I was gonna talk about this for the show. Have you heard about the new Twitch drama that's going on with their new policy?
Besides the one where somebody banged on camera and got banned for a week,
Oh yeah.
no, I haven't heard anything new.
So Twitch is rolling out a new policy. They're going to do a couple of things that are kind of gonna make streamers leave the platform. Like it's already making people mad that they're gonna try and implement this. So the new rules would be that instead of like if you're a uh, affiliate for Twitch and you
Mhm.
make 70-30 with the split from Twitch. You get 70, they get 30. That will be going away and they're going to be doing a 50-50 split, which sucks cuz anybody that's tried to go from nothing to being an affiliate and getting that 70-30 split, it's gone. It's now 50-50 with this new update or the policy
Uh,
change.
70 being us initially, yeah? Oh
Yeah.
god, my hands.
Yep. And so that's one of the
Oh,
things.
wow.
The other thing is ad rolls would be permanent. So you could like that. It's like YouTube. If you were to watch YouTube all the way through like a 10-hour video, you get ad
Mhm.
rolls every 30 minutes or whatever. It would be that
Mhm.
same way for Twitch. So it would interrupt your
Yeah.
content live for about 3 minutes. 3 minutes of ad rolls.
That's I I would hope that a lot of people are pushing back at this. I'm sure
Yeah.
partners don't care, but
They're gonna lose everybody if they start implementing that. People are gonna get bored of the content. They can't see 3 minutes because it's pre-rolled ads. It's so dumb because they have them.
yeah.
They already have them implemented at the beginning of a streamer you've never followed. Like if you don't follow a streamer, or is it what is it gifted
Well,
subs? Yeah.
yeah. So yeah. So if you are subbed to and by the way, you do. I probably sound like a sellout, but Twitch Prime sub for free.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
see your streamer and completely 100% avoid the whole ad thing
Yep.
in general.
Yep.
And even if you can't, the camera it pushes off the camera to the right, top right, if I'm not mistaken. Because whenever I see my friends after I rate them, I get hit with a big ad. But I usually see their stream to the top right, so
Right.
there's that.
Yeah.
That already happens. But yeah, it's a little bit annoying for people that just flat out just want to watch and don't want to throw money.
Yeah.
um, but yeah, I know like for people that are subbed, that won't be any different for them because they don't see
Right.
ads in general.
Yeah.
Unless for some reason, I don't know
That's
why
what I'm
any streamer would
saying.
ever
So
do
with
it,
this new
but I don't know
policy,
I don't know why a streamer would want to have ads on for
yeah.
people in general.
And so
It kind of
with
defeats the
that,
purpose of it.
a lot of people are pissed off about it. And me personally, if I don't want that, because if you're streaming, say you play a game for 3 hours and people have to sit there every 30 minutes and sit through 3 minutes of content that you could be creating, that's terrible.
Hmm.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
Especially for
it's a
clips and
pretty
stuff. It just,
yeah yeah 3 minutes is a pretty big interruption, and for people that are starting out, I mean I've been doing it for 2 years, but people that are just starting out, like that's bad.
yeah. Yeah.
That's really bad. So,
I've been streaming for a long
I,
time.
I, I literally, I literally just got my friend to finally convince her to start streaming and stuff, and this would already hurt her a lot. So
Yeah. It's nuts.
she just got her affiliate.
So
So,
that's the new piece of drama going on Twitch, and it's I
yeah,
don't know. The world is on fire as far as the internet right now. There's all kinds of crazy stuff going on, like
yeah. Well,
like
there's
that
always
chick
YouTube.
just getting banged on Twitch, and then 7 day ban. She's
Yeah.
back on there. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, I'm still surprised like the repercussions were only a week. Like it just and dude, she didn't really get repercussion in the first place because she just jumped and now she's like popping off and Twitch over
Yeah.
that, over breaking a rule. Like what?
Yep.
I know it's like the meme that like people that are like partners or whatever, you get banned one time. That's like the path to partner, right? But like they clearly broke a rule.
Yeah.
Like you would there are people that get perma banned from Twitch for like the littlest of
The
things.
littlest of things.
Or
Yeah.
yeah, I know some I know some have probably got hit with the street three strikeouts from the copyright stuff from
Yeah.
like like obviously they set their equipment up wrong, but like even something minor like that gets them permaban from Twitch, or they lose their affiliate, which is stupid. But this chick, she banged on camera, and lo and behold, she's back a week later with 800 average viewers and
Yep.
already partnered in like a month, and she only streamed one time. It's
Yeah. It's
just that makes
absurd.
no sense.
No, the
Yeah.
system, the platform's kind of broken now, and I don't know if they're gonna be able to fix it.
Yeah.
Just
I hope they do, because otherwise, I guess go back on YouTube. I mean,
yeah, I mean that's what a lot of streamers are saying with these. If they implement these new rules and policies, then it's like a bunch of streamers on YouTube were talking about it today, and it's like wow,
yeah.
a lot of people are angry about it, and so. That's just some big news that I was thinking you and I both stream, so it's kind we both get it, especially like like during a live set. If I was DJing and that happened, that
Oh,
would piss me off.
bruh. Oh, that would hurt them the most, honestly. People that are doing musical stuff,
Yeah,
singing,
yeah,
art, trying to explain to you what's happening with their art. Like, I
yeah.
mean, just the general consensus, like you are interrupting their prime content,
Right
and
for 3 minutes.
to the average viewer for 3 whole minutes. the viewer gets to miss you if they're not subbed to you.
Yep.
It's just dumb.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, Cohen and I have been playing a bit of Black Ops, the zombies. That's been fun. We pulled out the
Nice.
PS3, started playing zombies. I'm so out of I'm rusty,
Yeah.
dude. I'm so rusty at timing everything, but it's fun.
Mhm.
That game
Yeah,
is
we
fun.
played Kino a few times. Went to 5. 5's one of my favorite
5 is
maps.
fun. 5 is wild. I didn't know, so I've never even gotten to the lower levels of 5 because I never
Yeah.
explored that far, and I was we were playing it and we get down to the lower levels where the portals are, and I'm like, what? How does this work? I was so
Yeah.
confused.
On that map too, the way you get to Pack-a-Punch, you have to teleport to Area 51, and that's like a whole process with the teleporters and stuff
Oh
too.
really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I actually know 0 things about Call of Duty except for the term Pack-a-Punch because I play Pavlov and the zombie maps use them.
Oh really? That's cool.
I
Pavlov's fun.
haven't played Call of Duty since 2. That should tell you something. I know about 2, Finest Hour, and the very effing first one. The
Yep,
one that
Black Ops.
I still, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
like that is it. No, not Black Ops, just
No?
Call of
Yeah,
Duty.
before that.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it was
yeah.
called,
Yeah, literally Call of
The
Duty.
OG.
Modern Warfare was
I
the first one, and then they
Yeah.
started.
Oh,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare was amazing. Oh, and Modern Warfare
Yeah.
2 was even better. Holy shit, 2 was like an upgrade. I remember that. Just playing the first one and then to the second one, it was graphics were better, the gameplay was
Yeah.
better, everything
And I
was
had the
improved.
special ops. I would play the special ops all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. There's so many fun game modes. Yeah, I was big into the Call of Duty shit. I still play occasionally, but it's I don't know, Call of Duty, like I'll play Warzone occasionally. Have you ever played Warzone, Nana, at all, or you've probably seen gameplay
Mm-mm.
of it.
I know about it. I haven't
Yeah.
touched it.
Warzone's kind of fun.
Uh,
Warzone was really fun at the beginning. I was doing good. I played a lot, and then it kind of died off when they added a bunch of just dumb shit.
I'm pretty much. If you ask me FPS, I'm heavily into Destiny. It's
Oh yeah,
the one
I
game
play
that
Destiny too.
it's the one game that I can play without streaming it, just because I enjoy it that much.
Yeah, yeah, it's so much
Although
fun.
I don't do PvE that often. I do PvP. I'm all about the PvP.
Yeah, PvP's fun.
Because it fulfills my crave for the Halo 2 engine. That
Alright.
we all miss.
PvE stands for player versus everyone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, player versus everyone, or no, player versus environment. Sorry, that's the
Oh.
correct term.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can
Alright.
also mean players versus everyone, because that's just what is the
Basically
game
single
mode?
player.
What's the game mode for that? Nana?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
bad
It
with
depends who you're talking to. So if you're talking about Gambit, that is PvPvE. That's player versus environment. Yeah. That if that you're referring to that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
you ask one person, they'll say player versus everyone, because I've heard that one before, but it's really player versus environment. It depends who you talk to.
So, and you've played League, right, Nana?
I have, but I haven't touched it since what was it? When did it come out? It was
I don't
like
know.
2007,
14?
2008.
I don't know. Just kidding.
I don't remember. Let me look that up real quick.
I don't know when that game
That's
came
the
out.
last time I touched League. You try to tell me about anything like about League, I've brain dumped that stuff. Yeah,
League is
2009. Basically,
Like-
in my senior year of high school, that's when I played it.
I hate.
Ugh, my age is
I
showing.
love it and I hate it. It's a love-hate relationship. The game's really fun. Cohen and I played
Yeah.
it quite a bit. It's just a lot of pacing, timing, a lot of focus on what you're doing with everybody else on the map. A lot to focus on for a game. And it's fun to play those, but it's also fun to sit back and play a game where you can just, like Destiny, just play the missions and enjoy yourself. I love Destiny 2. It was one of my favorites. I have a Destiny 2 poster over there. It's great. Yeah,
Nice.
my friend bought me that because we were both playing it when it came out. It was fun. I first started playing it on the PlayStation, and I had a
Yep.
lot of fun with that. I still have all
I
my
started
weapons and
on
stuff.
the PS3. Yeah, so I started on PS3 when it was in beta.
That's
I
fun.
have it's weird because I thought I would have more hours. According to, you should all go to it. Wasted time on
Oh
Destiny.com. I think
yeah.
that's what it's called. Wasted time on Destiny. It will tell you like, because I know like Steam didn't capture all my hours. Yeah, wasted on Destiny.com. You just type in your name, which my name obviously, I mean, there's only one Nanabosho. That's the meme. And if you go to that site and you type in your little tag in there, it will tell you. So in original Destiny, I have 2,100 hours, and then
Wow,
in D2 it says I have 1,400 hours. Um, yeah, so
that's
that's
pretty
that's
good.
equivalent to I think what a year's worth of gameplay
Yeah,
or something like that. Um, because I think that's what 3,600 hours is.
I can't
Uh,
math, so
yeah. Well, I have the degree for a reason.
there you go. Yeah, no, Destiny is a
Uh,
lot of fun. I played the shit out of it when it first came out, especially when you did
yeah.
like raids and stuff with the groups and just doing those. Those are so fun. You take on a big boss and do like all kinds of crazy shit. One of my favorite levels in 2 was the dog map, where you had to jump down from the top into the lower floor and complete stuff down there. And then the dogs would come and you'd have to try and kill them. Remember that map? It was a pretty sure it was a raid. I can't remember. It was fun. Um, yeah.
I was
Uh,
actually trying to look up another interesting stat. There is one game that I have the most amount of time spent, and that's EverQuest 2. I played EverQuest 1, or like the EverQuest, the old stuff, but like EverQuest 2, I have the most time spent. If I remembered correctly, it was 2.5 years of hours spent in the game. I can't remember where I can look at that, and I also would have to like try to
yeah.
figure out what my Sony password is because I don't. It's been a long time since I logged in. That one I have a lot of hours in, and then of course VR chat. I have a lot of hours too. VR chat. I have
Yeah,
what?
I
Let
have
me look at my VR chat. I'm
3,000
scared to look
something.
at VR chat.
Yeah, I have 3,000 something hours.
6,400 hours. Let's
Wow.
go.
Yeah, you spend a lot of time.
uh,
I've got
yeah,
3,000 something. I play that game way too
yeah.
much though.
I started back in 2017 of December.
Yeah, I started playing 2016. That when the game launched
Yeah,
and it was all deskies.
or I think it was December.
What a weird time. But
Yeah, yeah, yeah. True, true, true.
it's fun to see how it's evolved. We've talked about that on the show quite a bit because we've had a lot of people, and we do it in VR sometimes as well. It's funny to see how far it's come from where it started. Uh, Things have changed so much. It's awesome. There's
But how
been
do you do this in VR? You just kind of sit like
so
in a
we have a
virtual room?
table. Yeah, we have a room. I built a world. I've actually got to redo it, but um, there's a podcast couch, and then behind us is the big like poster of the J Show, and then we all have like virtual mics in front of us and sit there. It's fun, but we actually
Alright.
sit in this Discord channel for the audio because the audio is way better.
Yeah.
We'll mute in VR, so um, yeah,
All right. So you have like a camera sitting somewhere too. It's not
yeah,
from
yeah.
your.
There's a virtual camera that I can stream to. It'll capture the environment. Yeah, it's cool.
All right.
Yep.
Kind of like what Nana's doing right now.
Uh, I ended up just having to go into VC Face when I try to do virtual OBS, like camera mode it with VR chat. I think it happens regardless of what I use, but whenever I try to OBS it and put it into Discord, it crashes Discord, and I had to like completely
Really?
kill the app to and go back in. That's what happened.
That's
But this
weird.
time around, it crashed my Steam VR somehow. I'm like, huh? So I was like, I guess I'll go into VC Face.
There you go. That works.
So right now what I'm using is I'm using a webcam with my iPhone in combination, because I have face track on this
Face
face.
tracker, yeah. That's cool.
But yeah. Mm.
Yeah. So, besides Destiny, I mean, what other games do you like? What do you play a lot of?
Uh, Phasmo. Phasmophobia. I'm a
Phasmophobia,
huge.
yeah.
I don't have as many hours as most people, but I very much adore the game. It is one game that I can play without really stream. I say this because I play any game. Any game in my eyes is good if I can stream it. But like if we're talking about off stream or on my own time, Phasmo I can do like literally by myself and have a good time.
Hell yeah.
Destiny 2 obviously, but yeah. Um, Onward is one game you can definitely play by yourself. I've done that too. Legendary Tales, I've done that too.
Have you done No Man's
Um,
Sky? Have you played No Man's Sky?
yep,
That
I've
game is
cranked out a
so
lot of
much fun.
hours in it. It
Oh my
was
god,
it
it's
was
fun.
in I did it on a PlayStation 4. Um, I haven't done it on Steam yet,
Oh,
but
you
I have
gotta
it on the
try it in
PlayStation
VR.
4.
It's a whole nother game.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
insane.
I
It's so
heard
much fun.
a lot of my friends, especially some of my friends on the PS4, they've been trying to get me into it, and I'm just like haven't bit yet.
Yeah.
Right now they're trying to get me to play not MechWarrior. Well, yeah, okay, yeah, they're trying to get me to play MechWarrior because MechWarrior has a VR mod for it.
Oh, that's cool.
Um, so that I want to look into that, and then they're trying to get me into Gundams. So this is the same crew that I've hung out with when I first started, like looking into the gaming community. Um, and I still keep in touch with them from time to time. I got to know them really well through Armor Core. If that rings a bell, if it doesn't, no problem. Same people that made Dark Souls.
Oh,
Everybody knows
okay.
about the Dark
Yeah.
Souls, but nobody knows about Demon Souls or Armor Core,
I
especially
know
Armor
about
Core, because
Demon
that's where
Souls.
From Software started.
Yeah. No.
It hurts my
They're
soul every
coming out
time.
with a new one too. I don't remember what it's called.
It a new IP.
Yeah, it's made by the developers of uh
From Software.
yeah.
Yeah.
What are they called?
I don't.
Kind of a
I
Dark
I
Souls.
don't.
It's a Dark Souls style game made by
Yeah.
them. It's gonna be
Yeah.
neat. I don't know when
I
it's
can't remember
released
what
though.
it's actually called. But yeah, no, I was a super nerd in Armored Core. I loved the game to death. It was a very niche game. Obviously, for those that don't know what Armored Core is, if you've ever heard Demon X Machina, it's made by the ex developers from Software, so it has the same vibe. You literally zip around in a big robot that you customize for like hours on end in the garage and fight things.
That's fun.
And as you know how From Software is, they like to have the most complicated of formulas for things, and Armored Core was no different in this regard. In fact, it was their most complicated game series that they've ever developed ever. Um, so if you thought Elden Ring was very in depth, Armor Core is 10 times more in depth than Elden Ring
Yeah.
when it comes to formulas.
Oh God.
It is that's one thing I liked about about From Software. It's like how in depth their games are and how it never has a manual. You just play it to learn
Yeah.
it.
What did you
It's
think of Elden Ring? Did you play it?
Oh, I loved it. I first was against it. I was actually one that was against it when it first launched. Then I bit into it,
Yeah.
and I was the nerd that was like, it's just another Dark Souls. I'm not gonna get into another Dark Souls series. Lord and behold, look at the hours that I've played in Elden Ring. Let's
Yeah.
see.
Elden
And
Ring's
I even
fun.
PvP'd in it. I
It's
PvP'd immensely in it. I got pretty heavily into the PvP community.
I haven't ground that
219
game.
hours.
Oh, that's not
I,
bad.
I so on in the first week of that game, I clocked I think I clocked like close to 100 hours. I pulled a 5 day streak like I did New World where I just played the shit out of it for like 100 hours. I did the same thing with Elden Ring.
That's
I got
cool.
hooked on
Yeah.
phonics, man.
It's
Oh
it's fun
man.
starting a game and just grinding it and having a blast with it. Like me right now, I just got No Man's Sky. I've been playing the fuck out of it. It's so much fun, just flying around
Yeah.
virtually in a spaceship and like making your own bases and building shit. It's wild.
Yeah, the one thing that kind of deters me from getting back into No Man's Sky half the time, I'll get into it if my friends are playing it. But while it does everything's randomly generated, there's also a pattern in No Man's
There
Sky,
is,
and
yeah.
you usually figure once you've played the game enough, you know the pattern.
Right.
Obviously, the materials will always do different names each time, but the tiers never change.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Right.
if
The
you know how
blueprints.
tiers work in that
It's
game,
all blueprinted.
yeah, then you pretty
Yeah.
much know how to play the game.
Yep. Which is fun
Uh,
though. I mean,
but
it's a blast just sailing
yeah,
around.
yeah. When it was coming out and nobody knew anything about it, it was a fun time. But once people started knowing about it, it ruined the whole experience. The whole point of No Man's Sky being that it's supposed to be procedurally generated,
Yeah.
so it's supposed to be a different experience every time you get on. That's what
The
they were shooting for. It was a definitely a good direction, and it was really interesting. If you ever looked into the math that they use to procedurally generate everything, it's pretty interesting.
yeah,
You should
there's
definitely take a read.
over 250 galaxies in that game right
Hmm.
now. That's crazy.
And growing. It's
And
constantly
growing.
growing.
Yeah. So
It,
and
it never stops growing. So it's pretty wild.
with with that, it's good though because players start playing it, and it's if they keep doing as good as they have been and keep making updates and doing well with it, it could do really well, and they might be able to change that factor of randomness sometime down the road in a later update. But which I'm all down for. That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Kind of give it a little challenge, but it would be I like the
Actually,
way
let's
they
look
have
up
it
the
set up
IP.
right now. The way they have it set up right now is it's simple. Someone could pick it up and figure it out. But like you said, making things a little different per each galaxy would be really fun. Like just complete
Oh, yeah.
randomness.
Yeah. Somebody was just asking in chat if it was Elden Ring. It's like, no. So it's actually a newer IP, and it's gonna be on the PS5. It's got no connection to Soul series. Period. Like
Oh
absolutely
really?
no connection. Yeah. So it is more Souls-like than it is Elden Ring, according to the podcast that they did. I was just
Okay.
looking into it for somebody.
Okay. Because
And then of course, the Armored Core got thrown in there, of course, because the meme with Armored Core is, the Armored Core 6 is coming, guys. It's like, yeah, it's been coming for like 9 years. Calm
yeah,
down.
it's like Half-Life, and
Or
then they
8 years.
released Half-Life Alex.
Yes, it, it, it,
Yeah.
it holds to the same meme Half-Life 3 does. They
Yeah.
finally a new Half-Life IP, and then it ends up being like
And
Half-Life Alex, which
which
not
was
knocking it.
pretty
Half-Life
good.
Alex
It
is
was
great.
pretty good. Yeah.
It's yeah, it's the first game I started streaming, like seriously streaming, not just VR chat,
That's
but
cool.
like yeah, Half-Life is where I dipped into it, and it got me there, man. It was a really good game.
Yeah. There's all those for me, like the game that I started streaming was Minecraft, and Minecraft still to this day is one of the
Valve
top
can't
10.
count to 3.
It is. Valve can't. Yes, that is true. But yeah, Minecraft was mine. That's what I started with, and I love Minecraft. I want to keep playing it because I've played it in VR. I'll tell you, in VR, it's insane. Holy crap! Because everything is actually like size accurate, and I'm like, what? This wolf is huge. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Blocks are half your height. It's weird. VR Minecraft. It's fun
Yeah,
though.
VR Minecraft's pretty wild. I've tried it a bit. I didn't delve into it. I wanted to get VR Minecraft to work with what's that crazy mod that everybody talks about? RL Craft.
Oh yeah,
I wanted to get to work with RL Craft, but I've heard there's just so many things that can go wrong, like mod wise, that
yeah.
it just doesn't work. It
I
doesn't mesh well with it.
I've never really messed with the mods. I've added like texture packs and stuff, but other than that, I've never really messed with Minecraft. I think it's a timeless game, honestly. One you could just pick up and play again. That's what makes it fun.
There would be Half-Life 3 and Left 4 Dead 3 when they release PC2. Wait, what's PC2?
Um, I have no idea. You know what game they need to bring back? Um, Army of Two. Did you ever play Army of Two? Yeah,
Ooh, I have not played
yeah.
it. I know about it though, and it's good. It's definitely
I
good.
want them to remaster Army of Two. I'm gonna just they need to make a vote on it.
Army 2.
Army 2 is about two dudes that fought through the cities and shit. It was awesome. The game was great.
Yeah, it was pretty interesting.
It was so much fun. Just
um,
two guys taking out a complete
PC2. What
squad.
is PC2?
I don't know.
Oh, that's gonna bug me.
No idea.
PC2 acronym.
Cohen, what do you what's
Oh,
a game you think that they should remaster?
I'm still waiting for them to remaster Modern Warfare 3 after they
really?
remastered the first two. Yeah.
3 was pretty relevant though, and still is, I guess. You can get 3 on Steam, so I don't know if
I mean,
they'll.
you can get all of them
oh,
still.
personal computer too. Oh,
Oh,
you were being funny.
What?
Okay. No, somebody was saying in chat. They were saying
Oh.
they're gonna release
That's
Half-Life
really
3 when they release PC2. They were saying personal computer 2, like our very next. Oh God,
have
what
you
is
ever
our gonna
played
be our next form?
Have you ever played PC Building Simulator?
I know about it, but I
It's so
haven't.
fun. It's so much fun. That one's fun because you get to craft your own PCs and stuff, and then like orders
Oh,
come in and you try and fulfill them.
PC
It's kind of
Builder.
fun. Yeah, PC Builder
Simulator.
Simulator. Yeah.
Is it in VR?
Yeah, I think so. I think they have a VR. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong,
Oh, it'd
but
be so
I
wild if it was
think
in
I
VR.
think
Can
they
you
have a VR.
imagine? Can you
I
imagine
think
the inception with that?
I'd have to look
I get on my PC to get on VR
to
just
play
so
a
I can build
game.
my PC and VR. Holy Jesus. But it'd be
Yeah,
satisfying. Yeah, what is going to be our next form factor for PC? I have no idea.
PC Building Simulator.
But Jesus, oh, that would be hilarious. It's like Power Watch Simulator. They are missing out on making that VR. They are
Oh
missing
yeah.
out
Oh
so
yeah.
hard. I
Power
would
Wash
play the
Simulator
shit
is
out of
great.
it. It was in VR. I just
I
can't get.
watched Markiplier play it. I love Mark.
Yeah,
So yeah.
I'd much rather watch people play it than play it myself. I can't sit there and power wash things for
Yeah.
hours.
Yeah. It's good for long form content when you
but
just want to
if it was in
talk. But
VR, I would
yeah, that'd be
definitely do
fun
it.
as hell. There's a lot of crazy VR games that I haven't even explored yet. That
Yeah.
but I'm
Hmm.
hoping like. Well, with No Man's Sky, that's probably one of the best I've played as far as VR content. I've played Skyrim VR, which is amazing if you've never played it. Holy shit. that's that's an experience. It's a little buggy. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's fun.
Um, what's the game that's called? There is a really good
Oh,
there's a really
Phasmophobia
good
too.
puzzle
I
game that
love
you
it.
should pick up. Nevrosa Escape. Yes. So Nevrosa
Oh,
Escape
I've
is
heard
is
about
a
this.
it's a HP Lovecraft
Yeah.
V it's all in VR too. It's a very very good VR game. I highly suggest it. That was in my opinion the best piece or best VR experience I've had. I actually rate it a bit higher than Half-Life, and that's not because of the gameplays or anything like that. It's I'm a very a combination of puzzle slash horror has been always my go-to
Hmm.
for any game period. Like that is my literal slice of bread,
So
or what's the word? Bread and butter. Yeah.
so like
um.
have you if you like puzzles and horror, have you ever seen The Cube?
The Cube. Yeah, I've seen the Cube.
That's a fun like puzzle horror show. There's
Yeah.
speaking of horror movies, hor- we're coming up on October. Holy shit. Where's the time go?
Yeah. Horror movies will be coming out. Some horror games are coming out.
Oh fuck.
Actually,
What
particularly
are
for VR chat,
Do
that
you like
usually
horror
means
games?
that new horror maps are coming.
I enjoy a good horror game. I played Outlast 1 and 2. Those were some of the first ones. Amnesia, another one. Like those were terrifying.
Oh, there's a VR game you can play that's got Outlast like stuff
Yeah,
in
I
it.
know.
It's a little bit similar to Outlast.
The Forest as well. You could play that in VR. Fuck
Mm.
that. Fuck that.
Oh, it's the only way to play Forest. Are you kidding me?
God.
Like with Sons of Liberty coming, I know it's not gonna be available in VR when it launches, but I know they're gonna be pushing for it. And when it does, That game's gonna slap so hard. It might be my new main game. Honestly, I
Oh,
might be maining that instead of
fuck.
Phasmo. Everybody knows here I play Phasmo and I play Fort Warren like religiously.
Yeah, I kind of want to play 7 Days to Die. That's another popular one. I've seen gameplay of it, but I've never played it myself.
Hmm.
That's a popular one, which looks kind of fun. You just fight off hordes of zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, zombies after the fall. I need to definitely get back into that. They released a new update, and I've
Oh.
heard the new update's very good. My buddy, fuck, what's their name? Starts with an S. They were telling me about it while I was watching them. I was like, oh, I should definitely check it out. Um, man, I am so bad with names.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm the same way. I've
I
met so
always
many
forget
people,
names.
bro. I have met so many people. It's ridiculous. My friends list is, I don't even know. I have over 1,000 friends on VR chat, and I need to go through and just delete a bunch of them because a bunch
Yeah,
of them aren't even on anymore. Don't even play the game anymore. It's like gotta clear it out.
yeah. I had to. I'm actually curious as to how many I got. Probably a lot. I have no idea. It's
But
because I do a lot of event hosting.
yeah, yeah,
So or I was, I moved up, so I kind of now stick to more Discord things. But when I was doing a lot more hosting, let's see how many friends do I have? 2,200.
wow. Yeah, I had like 1,500.
I
I'm like,
I had meant to make like a bot account, but there's just so many people that know when I'm on that there's a party going on that they just know to join me. So
yeah,
I just said, screw it, I'm not doing a bot. I did make a bot for Alcoholics Anonymous, so
yeah,
they have one, and I gave them like the password and everything for it, just so if they ever wanted to use a bot instead, so they won't fill up the friends list, they could. But
right.
nobody uses it
Yeah.
except for Carson.
Carson,
uh,
Carson's a good dude. I haven't seen him in a while though. He's been busy.
he's actually been working on a commission for Shots and Thoughts map.
Oh, cool.
Um, Once that's finally done, he's going to be getting heavily back into Destiny. I cannot believe I got him into Destiny.
Oh
That I
yeah.
don't know if it was me particularly, but I felt like I was part of the push.
Well,
I
if
never
you're
would have
getting a
thought.
group
And he
together,
actually,
I'll
yeah,
join up.
I'm kind of glad he kind of enjoys it a bit. I hope he enjoys it at least.
Yeah.
It's um once he gets into like the later content, figures out what he wants to do in the game, he'll probably find his little what's the word? He'll find it. He'll find his itch.
Yeah.
Itch. Yeah, his itch.
That'll be fun.
Mine's
Yeah.
unfortunately
I
PvP,
I'd be
but
down to play with you guys sometime for sure
yeah, yeah, yeah.
cuz I love it. Destiny's one of my favorites.
Mm.
Um but yes, so back on the movies. So Cohen and I were discussing like classic horror movies and stuff. What are some of your favorites, Nana? Do you have any favorite horror movies?
Uh, well, the Amityville Horror,
Yeah.
um, The Conjuring,
Yeah.
uh, The Conjuring will, and there's gonna be very few people that disagree with me. The Conjuring is the one movie that actually got me jumping out of my chair, and it's not because that the best part is it does not rely on jump scares. It
No,
relies on
not at all.
atmosphere build up, and it
Exactly.
is probably the most proper horror movie I've seen in a while. And you know me, I don't get scared very easily when it comes to desktop stuff and even movies. Like I watch them because they're entertaining to watch. But Conjuring is the one movie that
it's
actually got me
it's
pretty
good.
spooked. Like you know
It's
that
good.
feeling, like getting jump scared is one thing, but getting scared, like when you have that crawling, skin crawling
Yeah.
feeling, or you
You're
feel,
like
for in
looking
my
around the
case,
room.
I
You're
feel
like, oh.
cold. In my case, I get cold when I get scared.
Yeah.
And Conjuring had me having to wrap up myself in blankets the entire time.
That's good. Um,
It was so good.
what's the other ones? There's the Conjuring series, like the Annabelle dolls, all that. Those are some good
Hmm.
movies. I love the most of those movies. What's the is it the Conjuring? Didn't they just make a new one recently? Um,
Um,
what's the other one? There's a series of them.
Is there? Oh wait, The Conjuring. I don't
What's the
remember.
other? There's
Oh,
another one.
you're right.
Yeah, I think that's a
The Devil
series.
Made Me Do It.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
There. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I haven't seen that new one yet. I don't know if it's any good, but
Oh, but they're coming out with the. Ooh. Okay. So there's The Conjuring, The Conjuring 2. There's The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It. Annabelle Creation, Annabelle
yeah,
Comes Home. Yeah.
all the Annabelles. I like the
The
Annabelles.
Nun,
Oh, the Nun's good too. Ooh, the
The
Nun's good.
Crooked Man.
I remember when that came
Dude, I
out.
haven't seen
The
these.
Nun is. I remember when the
Oh.
Nun came out because we were. I had a bunch of football players over one night at my apartment. We were chilling, and we went to the Red Box to go get a movie, and we were like, we want a horror movie, and we picked the Nun. It was good. It was fun.
I was totally thinking about doing a movie nights thing with my community Discord just to see if they'll bite. But unfortunately for them, I'm going to be mostly putting up horror movies. This is what I'm about.
I love horror
I
movies.
love
Have
horror
you seen
movies.
Hereditary?
I know about it. I haven't seen it though.
Oh,
Mm-mm.
that.
You give me
Oh,
a good list. I'm building
woo!
it.
That movie fucked me up. Like ooh. that one's that one's one of the scariest movies I've ever seen. Honestly, it'll fuck you up. Like if anyone in your chat has seen it, they know it. It's just fucked up. But it's a great movie. It scared me pretty good.
Hmm.
I haven't seen any of the Jordan Peele movies. A lot of people
They
give
said
those.
Hereditary is good.
They give them, yeah, Hereditary's pretty good. The Jordan Peele movies, I haven't seen any of those. I don't know if they're any good, but a lot of people, give them high praise. But did you see the It movies that came out a couple years ago?
I've seen the first one. Very good.
Oh yeah,
The second one, I only partially watched it because I fell asleep during it.
yeah. Second one's
I'm
not
like,
as good.
yeah,
It's got a good ending, but
it's a pretty big miss on the second one.
yeah, the
Um,
first one nailed it
it didn't
though.
help that I fell asleep at the beginning of the movie, but like when I woke up, like it didn't feel like I missed much.
Yeah. Um, I'm just looking at horror movies that are coming out. I don't know. Movies have been trash lately. Nothing's good. Nothing good's come out since maybe Endgame, or I don't know. I do
Hmm.
like the new Doctor Strange was good. Um, I don't know. There's just not been a lot of movies that I've enjoyed lately.
Yeah, for me, it's just been the anime movies. They've been just actually really good as of late.
I've been trying
Um,
to get Cohen into anime. He's never watched it.
Yeah.
uh,
Like I've seen a
well,
little bit of The Last Airbender and some Naruto, but that's about it.
Mm,
Because I
that's
think Naruto
understandable.
was on like regular TV when I was a kid.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, no,
So
I
give him
remember.
some good starters. What would you say are some good starter animes?
Uh, oh,
It's tough.
it depends. Oh, yeah, you can't just tell them the one to go for. It
Yeah.
depends on your cravings for TV shows, because that's how
Yeah.
how I figured it out. Naruto actually, well, actually, you know what? What I actually started on was not Dragon Ball Z. I started on Dragon Ball, the OG Dragon Ball. Everybody always
Yeah.
knows about the Z. They don't know about how it came up. But Dragon Ball is where I started at, the
Dragon Ball's good.
OG like original one. And then there was like a couple good movies. The movies from Dragon Ball
Yeah.
are pretty fucking good.
Pretty good.
Like I actually would recommend it. I know it's like early time graphics or whatever, but yeah. There's. Let me just break out my anime list, shall we? Hold on a second.
Some of my personal
I
favorites. I'll go over some of my personal favorites. And
Yeah,
I
go
know I
for it.
sound like a basic bitch, but these are the ones people tell me to watch, so they're the ones I've seen. Demon Slayer, obviously, is one of my favorites. Um, Full
Hmm.
Metal Alchemist, another one of my favorites. Sword Art Online.
Ooh,
Um, what's another?
actually,
There's so
Full Metal
many.
Alchemist Brotherhood. Watch that
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Brotherhood's good.
You will. If I don't know what your tastes are, but Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, that is a good start.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
Let's see. I am now jumping in my list right now.
Trying to think. Oh, Attack on Titan. Can't forget that one. That one's one of my favorites. One of my all-time favorites.
Yeah, it's very good. And then I don't know. It started falling off for me
Really?
towards the end.
I don't mind
Yeah, it felt like they were dragging it on.
it. Yeah. No, there's a whole list. I actually watched one recently on Netflix called High Rise Invasion. Yeah, really good. I wanted them to do a second season, but I don't think they're going to, which makes me kind of mad because they kind of left it on a cliffhanger. And I'm like, come on, it was a great anime. Keep it going.
Great Teacher Onizuka. That one's really good. It's mostly a comedy, but it's like a high school teacher that actually was like ex-Yakuza. Um, it's pretty cool. If you're into like detective stuff, Monster, that's a
Yeah.
super OG old one. I warn you, it is very long. It is, I think, 90 episodes long or
Oof.
something. It's very long. Or I could be totally wrong. I don't remember how many episodes. I just
It's
remember it was a
9
lot.
seasons.
Yeah, I binge watched the shit out of it.
Yeah,
How
I
many
do the same
episodes in
thing.
each season?
Usually there's 10 to 12,
Mhm.
depending on the like creators, obviously. But
Yeah.
K Project. K Project is bomb.
mm,
Um, it's literally just called K, like letter K, but it's called Project K for sure. For short. Uh, Keke Sensen.
Got my
That one's
keyboard
pretty good if
connected
you're
behind
you're,
my
you're
camera
into
right now.
like alien power stuff in
yeah.
like New York City. That's
You know,
basically
I
what it is
actually
in a
so
nutshell.
I started watching this show called The Expanse, um, and it is really good. It's actually what got me in. I wanted to play a space game because I started watching the show, and then I got No Man's Sky. But I started watching Expanse. It is really good.
Hmm.
I don't know if you've seen it, but
Oh, oh, that's a good one. Made it Abyss. That's right. I totally forgot about that one. Yeah. I warn you though, it is not for the faint of heart. It's a very dark show. It
um,
looks cute on the
oh,
like the front
Berserk.
or whatever.
Berserk's
It
another
is
one of my
not.
favorites. Yeah,
Berserk? Yeah,
yeah.
Berserk is
Berserk
How
is
brilliant.
do I spell
great.
I,
that?
I, I had to I had to stomach it. I had to stomach the horrible CGI when it first came. Like not okay. You're talking about the OG Berserk.
Yeah,
Well, I'm talking about the new one. The new one is good. So like when they
zoom
finally
in.
got past all
Yeah,
that crap, like the new one was good when they stopped doing the CGI stuff. It was the same deal with Kingdom. Kingdom had the same problem. Kingdom
yeah,
first season, the CGI crap almost ruined it for
yeah.
me, but I stuck out all the way towards the end. But then when 2 came out, it fucking spanked. 2 spanked, 3 spanked. Telling you right now. Go for it.
You gotta
I would
send Cohen the list. Um, DM him a good starter list for anime.
uh if you really want so if you're trying to go for like the root stuff, like old stuff, yeah, Monster and Teacher Onizawa is good. Really good starters.
There's so many. There's so many.
Haruhi Suzumiya, I don't know if I can recommend because it's more of a
Did you
slice of
watch
life.
Castlevania?
Castlevania, yes,
I
I
love
have.
that one.
It's pretty
They
good.
the
Um,
the
but if you
sequels
really
are
like
great.
want a super like good basis of a starter, yeah, the one that we recommended earlier was a good one. I can't. What did I say? Not Project K. What was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
The whole
Oh,
list.
oh! I saw a good one just now. Hold up. It covers everything. If Gear, if you know about Fooly Cooly, yeah.
Yeah.
This one's called Boogie Pop.
Oh.
You want to do not watch the old Boogie Pop. Watch the new one. It's literally the same thing, just way more updated. Boogie Pop 2019. It has everything that anime covers. Everything, literally everything.
Oh
And
yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
it's a
I remember
super it's a
this.
super
This show was
vibey
dope.
show.
Yeah, this show was dope.
Yeah, 18 episode. Yeah, it is a very vibey show.
Yeah. Super chill.
Canon, I don't know if I could recommend that. That one's a pretty difficult one to stomach.
So is Berserk.
Yeah, Berserk is good. I mean, Berserk was more of a to me, Berserk was more of a manga than it was a show. But I mean, the
Yeah.
show is also really fucking good.
Yeah.
Uh,
Obviously,
but-
if you watched Naruto, you should definitely. I would like watch it start to finish again, Cohen, for sure. It's great.
I think I've only seen probably a few episodes, just the
Yeah,
one when they were on TV sometimes,
yeah.
but I liked it.
That's a great
Oh,
series.
ReZero. Oh, I don't know if they're
Yes.
ready for that.
Yeah, ReZero. Yeah. Hey.
ReZero. I am not gonna spoil it. I'll
Nope.
just suggest it.
Yeah, ReZero's
it,
great. Holy shit.
it's already a spoiler by even reading it. But yeah,
Yeah.
it's that one you should definitely watch.
Uh,
Um,
but
I don't know. It depends on your flavors. I'm
yeah,
just going for
there's
like
all kinds of.
animes that don't stick to one. Like, Made Abyss is the only one that that definitely is a dark show. It is nothing but dark.
Right.
There's like some cutesy stuff that happens, but it is mostly dark, and makes you want to cry.
That's the
Yeah,
other
but
thing.
they do.
Anime makes people
Yeah,
cry, dude. Like uh I can't describe it. Like people cry watching anime more than any other show. I think honestly. Uh
Jujutsu Kaisen. I
Emotional
mean,
shit.
everybody's gonna recommend that. It's
Right.
just a really good anime. It's literally like spirits that they exercise. That basically. Oh wait, Exorcist. Blue. What's this called? There's an old one. There's an old one. What is it? What was it called? Blue Exorcist. Is it called Blue Exorcist?
I don't know.
Blue Exorcist. Yes. Oh. Okay. Yeah. No, that one. Yeah. Blue Exorcist is fucking good. You should
Oh,
totally watch that, and it even
that's
has
cool.
a lot of movies. It's got a lot of seasons. Oh.
Definitely have to check that out. I got Nana
Made
going
it a
off
bit.
on a tangent
Made
about
it best makes
anime.
kids traumatized bride.
What have I done? What have I done? We got rolling on anime.
Oh yeah, you will get me rolling on this stuff for a while.
how do I
Yeah.
pull up Twitch chat? Is there a way I can do that?
So yeah, so you can go to the JH Show on Twitch. Um, Everyone that's watching the stream should definitely check it out. We stream every Thursday, live podcast. It's fun. Yeah, the JH Show, and should be.
Darkened in Black. That's a good one. Uh, oh, what's it called? What's it? What's that one
Find a
with
better place to put this camera.
mm, what's it called?
Cohen's over here
Fuck.
struggling with his camera. Yeah, no, there's a ton of anime. There's a ton of like I don't even know the endless amount of
Is it called
content
Battle
that's in.
Angels?
I don't even think you could ever watch it all. That's
Battle
how much there
Angels.
is.
It's like
But
anime.
looking at it.
Angel something. What's it called? Ah, it's an OG one. It's got a banger OP too. OP is short for opening. And if you hear ED, it's ending. Um, it was something Angels. What's it called? It was super OG anime. Uh,
So
they're all like. Oh yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm just gonna
you're
Google
good.
this real quick.
You're good. But yeah, we um fuck, lost my train of thought. Where was I going with this? I don't remember. Anime, and then we went to I don't know. I'm excited for Halloween movies. Hopefully there are some good ones. And yeah, oh, the other thing, I'm back, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be streaming quite a bit lately. Like a lot more often, I guess. And I'm also getting ready to work on a new album. So I think we've already talked about that multiple times, but it's gonna be a lot of work. We're getting ready. Lots of fun things happening. I'm DJing again. DJ'd last night for Alcoholics Unanimous. It was lit. Um, yeah, and oh yeah. Well, no, I can't announce that yet because it's still in the works. We have some fun stuff on the way for January. Yeah, look forward to that. But I think we're at the hour. We are. So, Nana, thank you for being on. This has been This has been wild having a virtual. Well, this isn't the first time we've had a virtual Abby on. I think
Angel Beats, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank
Angel
you.
Beats. They found it.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, chat.
But yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
Nana, this
Mhm.
has been fun. We've wanted to have you on for a while, and we discussing anime. We're gonna have to do that later. Catch up on a bunch of
Yeah.
it, but
Okay, what else the recommendation besides Angel Beats? Grave of the Fireflies. Okay, I'm done.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this week's episode. If you want to check out more, it's on our YouTube channel, The JH Show. We've got all the episodes there. Nana, thank you for being on. And yeah,
Yeah, no problem.
stay awesome, stay safe, rock on. We'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Thank you, thank you.